Welcome back to Yinzer 3D. Today I'm walking you through how to replace the hot end on the Bambu P1S. The process is the exact same for the P1P and X1C. The only difference with the X1C are the connection shapes. You will need two Allen wrenches for this project, a 1.5mm and 2mm. Your printer came with them, but I found that having a nice set of T-handle wrenches makes this job easy. The first thing to do is power down your printer. For your safety, make sure the hot end is cool and all power is turned off. Once the power is turned off, you'll be able to move the assembly around to get it to a better position to work on it. Remove the front cover. If you have something to safely hang it off of, like a hook, use that. Otherwise, disconnect the front face and put it to the side. Use a 1.5mm Allen wrench to loosen the screw that holds the cutter blade in place. It's a captive screw, so you won't be able to remove it completely. Just loosen it enough so that it pops out of place and the cutter blade is clear of the hot end. You will see three connectors to the right of the hot end and the extruder. Remove the bottom two connectors. The bottom connector is for the hot end temperature sensor. The middle controls the hot end fan. They're part of the hot end assembly and will need to be unplugged to replace the hot end. You may have to slide the wires out of a harnessing clip. There are two screws holding the hot end in place. Grab your 2mm Allen wrench and remove the screws. Don't lose them, as you'll need both of them to hold the hot end in place. There's many reasons you may want to change out the hot end. The printer comes with a 0.4mm soft material nozzle by default. If you want to print in higher fidelity, a 0.2mm nozzle is great for that. Harder materials require a different nozzle material, and larger diameters like the 0.6mm and 0.8mm allow for much faster printing. Safely grab the hot end and remove it. The best way to do this is to grab the silicone sock. This is why it is very important to make sure that everything is cool before doing this swap. This hot end will get hot enough to badly burn you if you are not paying attention. Take the new hot end and put it in place. Once it is in position, replace the screws holding the hot end in place and tighten them. Then carefully reconnect the hot end fan and heat sensor. Place them underneath the harnessing clip. Double check that the connection is made. If you run into any errors after starting up the printer, it is almost always because one of these connections or the front end main face connection wasn't properly in place. Slide the cutter blade back into place and tighten the screw. Remember, this one uses the 1.5mm Allen wrench. Almost everything else on the P1S uses the 2mm size. Reconnect the front face if you disconnected it earlier, then pop it back into place. It is magnetic and should pop in without incident. If everything looks good, turn the power back on and ready a test print. If everything is reconnected, you should be good to go. If you get any error messages, check the error code in Bambu Handy or the Bambu Slicer, then power down and disconnect and reconnect the hot end sensor and hot end fan. This is almost certainly the cause of the error. It may take a few times to verify that everything works. Hope this helps. Feel free to like and subscribe, and until next time, have a good one.